Guys, now there is nothing as good as having the ability to speak truth to power. And what I observe is that the reason why most of us settle for mediocrity, kleptocracy, is simply because of the poverty in the land. Otherwise, people would always have the ability to speak truth to power. Yes, former President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan has spoken about the state of emergency that was declared by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and he referred to it as a misuse of power, which has sparked reactions on the internet. Without wasting much time, I'd like us to jump right into a meeting that was held just a few hours ago where former President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan spoke about the state of emergency that was declared by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu that has sparked reactions on the internet. Do well to drop your own thoughts in the comment section and intentionally touch the like button so that this video can be recommended for more people to get to see.
As we gather here today, we are reminded that the pursuit of social change is a continuous journey, one that requires a collective effort, commitment, and perseverance. The theme of this colloquium is timely and relevant as we seek to address the pressing issue of our time, from inequality and bigotry to social injustice and marginalization. I believe that it is mark of good leadership and governance to be able to leverage the transformative power of diversity, equity, and inclusion for social change. As a leader, I have seen how these values can bring people together, foster a sense of belonging, and unlock the full potential of individuals and communities. And that's why today I think I appointed more women into office than any other president. Because the issue of inclusivity is critical. However, I have also seen how the absence of these values can lead to division, inequality, and social unrest. It is therefore our responsibility as leaders and change makers to promote a culture of diversity and inclusion, one that values and respects the dignity and worth of every human being and protects the interests of all of us. We must not forget that societies that embrace diversity, equity, and inclusion are more innovative, resilient, and harmonious. I know this because I saw how policies that promoted gender equality, youth empowerment, and regional balance during my time as president helped bridge divides and foster national unity. I am glad that the Ashtags Tomorrow Foundation is committed to this noble cause, and I commend the foundation's effort towards promoting social change and empowerment through its various initiatives. Today's colloquium is a testament to this commitment, and I'm confident that our discussions and deliberations will yield valuable insights and recommendations in this regard. And I did mention that what is happening in the country, everybody talks about River State on television, and some of these are the issues we discuss. We're talking about building a society where no one is oppressed, as reflected in the top paragraph of our national anthem. As a former president and also from the Niger Delta, when the issue of suspending the governor came up, I think people call on me, oh, President Jonathan, oh, President Obasanjo, you should say something. People expected us to say something about what is happening. And of course, people don't even know that traditionally all over the world, former presidents hardly make statements about what the current presidents are doing because of the tension it could create in the country. In most cases, look at America, look at everywhere. So hardly for former presidents to make sometimes this. And of course, what is happening in Nigeria today regarding the situation in River State is like an Indian proverb that said that if somebody is sleeping, really sleeping, you can easily wake up that person. But if the person is pretending to sleep, you find it difficult to wake up that person.
A lot of people think once someone relocates abroad, suddenly they have a lot of money. But man, a lot of
the key actors across in Nigeria, from executive to the legislature, locally, Senator Binta and others are here, and the judiciary, they know the correct thing to do. But they are refusing to do it. They are pretending to sleep. And waking such a person is extremely difficult because the person knows the right. The clear abuse of offices, clear abuse of power, clear abuse of privileges, cutting across from the three arms of government, from the executive to the parliament to the judiciary. And I always plead with our people that whatever we do affects everybody. And sometimes we do things and we think that it doesn't affect us. I've been a president before, and even after leaving office as a former president, people get to me. Why is that our passport is not valued that much? Why is that Nigerians are not given the kind of treatment we're supposed to receive at the international airports? Sometimes we think it's because of Yahoo boys of 419. No, not only them. Yes, they are part of the problem. But whatever happens in a country, decisions that are taken by the executive arm of government, decisions that are taken by the parliament, judicial decisions affect everybody. For example, no businessman can bring his money to invest in a country where the judiciary is compromised. Where a government functionary can dictate to judges what judgment they will give. No man brings his money to invest in that account because we are taking a big risk. So whatever we do affects everybody.
True.
And if we want to build a nation for our children and our grandchildren, no matter how painful it is, we must strive to do what is right.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
It may cost us, but we must endeavor and pay the price to insist on doing what is right. Whether you are holding an executive office as a president, a minister, or a governor, or a special advisor, or executive, whether you are holding an office in the parliament, senate, or rep, whether you're a judicial officer at the high courts or appellate courts, we must strive to do what is right.
Smiling said, and the angel you are claiming, why don't you talk about how you collected 1 trillion from pensions fund when you were leaving office? Oba said, I really love Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, but please, I hope you are not peddling the same DEI that the West is trying to sell, because we are already practicing the DEI, only that it doesn't serve us well. Anybody who knows the meaning of DEI should kindly do well to drop it in the comment section. Kenneth said, you will never hear Gowon and Abdusalam Abubakar condemn what Tinubu is doing in Nigeria. Ebuka Mark said, Professor Wole Soyinka one time called gentleman, peace lover, good man and productive leader, His Excellency Goodluck Ebele Jonathan as Nebuchadnezzar. Theophilus said, who is thinking what I'm thinking? One time Southern president for the coalition. And Chidi said, president. GCU said, when a man of integrity talks, people listen. Do you think people will pay attention to TPN tomorrow when he talks? Nah, because he's sadly not a man of integrity. Very valid point. Omoru said, my best president, first Nigeria president, second best president, Yawadua. And Green said, there might come leaders in Nigeria in the future, but so far, no president in Nigeria can do well for the image and integrity of Nigeria as this man did. Another response came from Nkoyan, who said, President Jonathan, you will ever remain in my heart as the best president Nigeria ever had, apart from General Gowon. You are the only president I was led by God to consistently vote for. Precious said, Jonathan for 2027. And Prior said, President Goodluck Jonathan, I blame you and your wife for listening to the lies of Mike against Amechi in 2024, 2014, 2015, which cost you your re-election and brought Nigeria to where we are today. Lucky said, look at how they are clapping as if they are not doing it for good. God bless Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. Jimmy said, great. And Dixie said, this dictator, President Goodluck President Tinubu.